Hello and welcome to Community Cast number 42 with myself, your host, the vocal terrorist, Jesse Rain of Clan Mythology. We are done with the best of 5 series in PvP, so now it's time to get back to your regular viewing schedule of our Zerg player, Creeper. Today, in the replay he sent me, he's going to be going up against the Red Protoss player, Adashra. It'll be very, very interesting to see where and how this goes. I really wish Creeper would turn off this Overlord skin. It's ugly and I hate players using it. It looks like an Overlord with a slug on its back. It's one of the only in-game skins I do not currently enjoy, but there we go. Quick extractor trick from Creeper, just to confuse anyone who looks at these production bars early on in the game. So, I'm feeling a bit laid back right now. Also feeling like I should be chugging nothing but soothers. My throat isn't bad, I just get little coughs in my throat when I'm solo casting. When you're duo casting, you can take regular breaks. You let your opponent talk. Yes, you let your co-caster talk, and it just allows you to recover from anything like that. You can clear it without it being incredibly obvious. When you solo cast, no such luck. You just got to get on with it and hope people don't use it in highlight videos. So, Creeper going for a pull before hatch. Not completely strange nowadays, especially when you start to see things like these one-gate openings coming out of Protoss. Because if you do it and they've gone Forge Fast Expand, you're kind of screwed. Does this music seem loud to absolutely anyone else? So apologies if the music's a little bit louder than normal, because it shouldn't be. I haven't changed any settings. But it might just be my ears suddenly becoming more sensitive. And this drone is actually being a pain in the arse as Creeper goes and expands at home. So this is kind of looking a little bit more like a ZVT at the moment instead of a ZVP. But there we go. That is all the good jazz that's going on. So Creeper is a very good Zerg player. And we've seen great play from him before, so for me, it's going to be very interesting to see exactly what he's doing in ZVP, especially when you've got a Protoss doing something like this. This is old school PvZ, although we are seeing a return to these one-gate starts. In Heart of the Swarm, they work better than it did in Wings of Liberty. It allows you to be very, very aggressive. Me, I'm still a fan of the good old Forge Fast Expand. I do not lose to Zergs on the ladder at all. Never, ever, ever. I Forge Fast Expand like a boss, and I absolutely destroy them. Protoss is really my hardest matchup nowadays. I'm losing a lot. I'm trying to be a lot more aggressive, and I end up committing too much. I end up with the same problems Magico has. So, still working on that. And let's see what Adashra wants to do here, because right now, well, it's nothing special. He's got double gas, so it could be a Stargate follow-up. But otherwise, he's just chrono boosting out this warp gate and getting nothing but zealots at the front. And obviously, with Creeper able to get this up, he's not going to be able to take as quick a third either here or here than you normally want. Because, of course, with your opponent just one-basing, you cannot be certain that they're not going to do something completely stupid. Especially since he only saw the one gas going down. I mean, for all he knows, this could be a 4-gate. In which case, I'm going to start to get some Zerglings out now, just to be prepared for that. A lot of Zerglings, in fact. And he's also got speed on the way, and a Roach Warren going down. So, Creeper, for me, is going to be very, very well set up for any aggression that comes out of this. Nexus is going to go down right underneath the Overlord. This Stalker not even going to try and clear it away before them. And it looks to me like Adashra just wants to move across the map with 2 Zealots, a Mothership Core, and a Stalker. And unfortunately, they've split up. And Creeper just ignores them and goes, bye! Move commands past. And what's here to hold it off? Well, nothing. These Lings, oh man, these Lings could have just run straight into the main. As it is, though, I mean, Creeper's forced him to pull back. And now speed is done. Now he wants to go in on the attack. He is going to kill these 2 Zealots. He's going to lose a lot of Zerglings here. He will also take down this Stalker, though. Great engagement here by Creeper. And now he can continue up here. The only problem is there's only a probe in the way. He doesn't want to attack this. You want to go for the main. There's only a Zealot warping. I don't know if he can force a cancel here with that Mothership Core coming in and another Zealot. But we'll see. Hopefully he's going to be expanding behind this, but... Yep, he is going to be expanding behind this, so that's actually fine. But yeah, see what I mean? Like, he's not going to be able to kill it. He's going to send a lot of Lings over there, though. But with nothing to take down that Mothership core, and now with the ability of the Photon Overcharge, I don't know how this works out for him. He will get another Zealot kill, but I'd still prefer him to just run straight for that main. But it looks like this Nexus will fall. No Photon Overcharge coming out, which is very much a misstep for the Protoss player. Now the Sentry there, good force field, should hold them off. Ah, he wants to be targeting down that Sentry. Yep, Sentry goes down. Probe will also follow, and, well, there's nothing else to stop him from getting into this base. Go for the probes, man. Forget that gateway. Oh, going for the pylon instead to unpower it. Oh, man, actually decides against it. He's going for everything. He wants to kill everything. He will get this pylon. I don't think there's any way that's going to stop it from going down. So no Stargate for you. No Oracle for you. The Photon Overcharge will hold up against that. With just 4 Lings, he may as well get out of there now. There's no way he's going to be able to kill that pylon yet. More and more Lings rallying across the map, though, to help out. Meanwhile, this third base is nearly done. The lair is on the way. The Roach Warren is finished. And just a massive Zergling starting to build up out here to put pressure on this again. What have we got to defend against it? 3 Zealots, a Stalker and a Mothership core. Oh, is that enough to actually stop this from going down too quickly? I don't think so, and he knows it. Cancelled, needs to cancel the pylon as well. Yep, great timing on the cancel, but now the Lings just get away. Speedlings, man. And this is why 1-gate expands are still not popular. They're very, very tense and nervy, and they're open to this expansion being taken down. And now, your opponent, Creeper, the Zerg player, is on 3 bases. He's got an Evolution Chamber going. He's got Queens at his base. He ain't worried about no Oracles, or he shouldn't be. One thing I'd like to see from him is some bloody creep spread. When you know your opponent's gone Stargate, and you've delayed it, you've got time to really do these kind of things. And if you just linked up all your bases with creep, you can defend very easily against Oracles with Queens. It just takes 2 Queens to defend against an Oracle. Oh, and look at this Speedling run by straight up into the main. Oh, good force field, though. Now, we do have a Photon Overcharge up. But he's actually just going to use his Oracles and Probes to take these down. But, of course, that's a reveal of the Oracles. He knew his opponent was going Stargate. Now he knows his opponent's going Oracles. And the response is, well, Spore Crawler in every base. And a Hydra Den also. So those Spore Crawlers will get up more than enough in time. And Spore Crawlers kill Oracles very, very dead. They are pretty much made of paper mache. And Creeper is just dominant in this matchup. His opponent will finally get this second Nexus established at the 11.5 minute mark. Closer even, in fact, to the 12. Holy crap. So that is going to go down, and that is horrendous for any Protoss player. Second Evo Chambers up, another Spore Crawler, just in case of these Oracles being a pain in the arse. But right now it looks like there's only one left. One already going down to the Spore and Queen combination. Creeper was ready for it. Creeper smacked it aside like it weren't no thing. And now we're going to move into a Roach Hydra composition. Ugh. Hear that noise. Squelching everywhere. Adashra now is going to go from Oracles into Phoenixes. And to be honest, I prefer a Phoenix opening over Oracles against Zergs. Zergs just make the most horrible noises. With these Phoenixes, you can fly around the map, even if you can't get into that main base, and start to pick off map overlords. And it does help you set up a little bit for the later game. They're just more all-round useful than Oracles for me. In the PvZ matchup, obviously, against Terrans, Oracles are still fantastic. And can really ruin the day in PvP as well. As now look, this Phoenix is just going to start to pick this off. Not actually going to kill it though. Yeah, good boy. Go back for it. No reason not to. But Creeper's pushing across the map. No roaches with this, just Speedling Hydra. And I don't know how effective that is. I mean, with the economic advantage and the supply lead he's got, it could be very, very good. But I do prefer roaches than Speedlings to tank the damage. But the Hydra's going to kill things so quickly that Gateway will go down. Good last second cancel. Now here come the roaches to help out, but the hydras are behind them. It's not a position they want to be in. And we've got more and more hydras on the way. A forge going down. But now this wall off is gone, so it takes more force fields across here. He's got plenty of sentries, so he can still theoretically cut this army in half. And this is not a good engagement. The roaches are behind the hydras, so the hydras are going to start to be picked off first. He should be able to get this gateway though. The forces are going to start to hold Adashra back instead of Creeper, and once again this wall is starting to vanish under the pressure from Creeper. Nice work account lead for Creeper. Good army composition. I'd like to see a few more roaches coming out. Here we come. And I'd like to see him finally get them in front of the hydras. With the off-creep hydra speed now, you can't just stick them all together and then move, because they're now the same speed. Before, the roaches used to just get in front automatically, but no longer. Going to check for the third base. See if that's going down. Well, no, it's not. It's going to start to work on the rocks instead. The fourth base of Creeper, however, is going down. This Phoenix is being a pain in the arse, but nothing more than that. And now he has two ways to engage from. And here he goes. Creeper really committing here, trying to get as close as he can so those force fields can't stop him. A good concave, but again, the roaches are behind the hydras, which is a problem. Photon overcharge going down on the Nexus. He is going to start to clear up these hydras. And Creeper, well, he's got to get out of there. Creeper engaging very inefficiently at the moment. He's allowed to do that. He's able to get away with that because of the opening he's had. But this base is going to be scouted by that Phoenix. Creeper don't care. He knows he's got his opponent stuck in it. And oh, look at this. Secret hidden third base. Adashra not going for this third where he knows Creeper can get into it. But going for this and hoping he will not notice. And Creeper hasn't noticed. Yet. Would not shock me to see him go and check that though. You know the Protoss is going to be looking for that third base economy. You know this must be getting worn down, especially with how late he took the first expansion. We do have a switch into Colossus on the way, which is going to help against the Hydras. But with a good deal of roaches here to tank, this could be a good push by Creeper. And he really wants that Forge. For me, that's the thing to take down in this attack. If you know you're not going to get the army, yeah, here we go. Bam! Buy Forge, buy upgrades. Allow your upgrades to keep getting out, to keep getting better and better. Another Photon Overcharge going down, so it should be held off. But if he could snipe this Colossus, that would be absolutely wonderful for him. As it is, the Colossus is going to start to clean this up and pulls back at a good time. Creeper, Creeper, Creeper. You've done a lot of damage with this. That was a great attack. Happy to lose every last one of these units because he knows he is miles ahead. Look at the supply differential, nearly double his opponent's supply. This third base is up. This third base is the only potential problem that Creeper has in the future. But of course, Creeper's got 1 million bases. He's got 5 bases. He don't care. The Spire's getting done. We're going to see Muters coming out. Muters can really hit the back of this third. Can fly up into the main, start picking off tech structures, picking off the Twilight Council, picking off the Robo. Things that are just really going to put a dent in Adashra's day. And now we've got more roaches moving across the map. And swarm hosts to join them. Enduring Locust is on the way. How many Overseers do we have? We have, at the moment, no Overseers. Now that could be a problem because... why am I searching for it? There it is. We've got a Dark Shrine on the way. When behind, or when ahead, or when bored, or when tired, or when it's a Tuesday, go Dark Shrine. The rule of Protoss. But these swarm hosts coming now with Enduring Locusts are really going to start to put pressure on this base. A wall off here at the attempted 4th of Adashra, but here come the Locusts. There's 3 Colossus, so it shouldn't be a big deal before Enduring Locust is out. But look, he's already lost a sentry to it and a Stalker. So already a fantastic move by those swarm hosts. Picking off sentries for free. And now, with no vision out for Adashra, these swarm hosts are going to be a pain in the arse. He can't shoot them. And they're continuing to get kills for free. This Colossus is now taking health damage. This Stalker is down. And the roaches are going to go kill this third base. There's no way this army can move out because of all the locusts here. So only a Mothership Core with no Photon Overcharge. This is a real problem for Adashra. Creeper's up at max supply. He's rallying units all across the map. Look at them. Just flooding with roaches. This third base is gone. Adashra, you are not going to have an economy. His attempted 4th base is not up yet. And these locusts are doing damage after damage after damage. Another sentry falls. Another 100 gas gone for Adashra. So Roach Hydra now needs to push in with these Locusts, and this is a good idea. You don't want to get ahead of them though, you want them to be taking those shots, but the Roaches and Hydras just going to push up here. Sniping Colossus already. And honestly, Adashra, you are in a bad position. Creeper with a great engagement, a great push. That Colossus will fall. And now with just Stalkers to defend, well, it's not what you call a defense. Adashra was defeated, and our man Creeper takes the game. Great Zerg play. But again, I feel showing the weakness of that one gate opening by Adashra. I still feel like Forge Fast Expand is where it is at. Guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'll be back tomorrow, this time with a replay from Fluttershy. We know you love him. We know you want to see more of him. He's coming back to Sarcasm Gaming. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.